Hello, this is Dread. It's time. Turns out EHG went all out, and this time we have a real trailer. I always kind of criticize them a little bit due to not knowing how to actually properly, showcase off the content coming in the game. But I really do think that they blew it out of the park this time. This is a real trailer this time around. So let's have some fun and we'll just watch it together.
You've come to the right place, traveler. And in this time, you can share in her embrace.
Very good animation this time. Of course, every video game has to have an Atlas passive tree. It looks gorgeous, by the way. A double-headed dragon. Holy crap, Devouring Orb looks so cool. Champion affixes. Oh god, there's so many. We'll have to look at all those, huh? Oh, a lot of uniques too. Okay, I see. All right, we're gonna have to look at all those. Uh-oh. Mastery re-specialization, that's huge. Ooh. A portal charm, huh? Okay.
Rejoice, traveler. We've prepared a silken tomb for you, woven with golden strands.
This looks amazing, by the way.
That even you cannot break.
Uh-oh.
Join us, traveler.
Yeah! Woo! Woo! Fucking finally! It's been so long. The wait is over. The wait is finally over. But due to the nature of me making content, there was a bunch of stuff released. So let's scrub through the video like a good content creator should. So, of course, new faction, the Woven. That means we're going to have 3 factions, which is cool. That's great. Side zones. They look beautiful, by the way. The side zones look beautiful. Also, that new enemy looked kind of cool, too. Yeah, the new side zones just look absolutely gorgeous. Just absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. Also, I like the new background, by the way, for the Monolith of Fate. As you can see here, these little like cemeteries here, they look really cool. God, this looks amazing. I love this. Holy. Just then we have Woven Echoes. So you see that? You just took one of those and replaced and put an echo there. So now we could put extra echoes in the zone. Now, of course, the astute of you can think for a moment. Well, how would you abuse this? Well, it might be like in theory, if you think about it, right? You could use like a memory vessel, right? And redo the echo in theory. Because like if you set it up properly, there's an echo that lets you undo all the echoes. So that means that you can actually do these twice, which would be very interesting, to be honest with you. So we got that. That looks sick. That boss looks sick. That's Diablo 2-esque. It's huge too. It's huge. Look how big that is. Big mama. Ooh. That dragon looks sick, dude. I like that dragon. They did a really good job on it. Sentinel rework, of course. Nothing too crazy here specifically, but here, look at that. That's the new devouring orb. That looks great. I like that. Nothing really too crazy here. Heartseeker, this actually looks really cool. So it's like a projectile that like goes and seeks towards enemies and like kills them and stuff. That's kind of cool. I like that. Look at that. That actually looks pretty cool. Champion enemies, finally, because people like Nemesis and Path of Exile. But there's a lot of champion affixes here, so we have to like actually slow the trailer down a little bit. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna slow their trailer. Okay, reduce health cost of spells. So they look like as though they're sealed. So they're always sealed. Okay. +1 charge for Void Cleave on a two-handed axe. Okay. Chance to chain lightning blast 4 times. Okay. Current health converted to ward when you directly cast a spell. Okay, cool. On a relic. Nice. I can't see this one. Oh, +1 max shadows. Pierce chance with multi-shot and poison on hit. That's a pretty good one. +1 ward per active maelstrom. That one's interesting. I don't that one's a hard one because it's only like 60 ward. If you get like an exalted one of that, it would be fine probably. Okay. More lightning blast chain. Okay. Current health and ward. More lightning blast. Dodge while using evade. Okay. Oh, haste after you use evade. Oh, that's actually pretty good. That's actually a good one, actually. More convert, haste, 27% chance to cast smite on throwing attacks up to 10 times per 2 seconds. Oh, hey, wait a moment. That's actually kind of cool. That leaves you open a slot on your idols if you can manage to get it. That's kind of cool. Fire aura on crit with the cooldown. Oh, that's terrible. Smite companion, +1 companion on the helmet. Oh, so these are always sealed, so you can't put them on a unique or anything, it seems, because you can't put sealed affixes on unique. So these are only like on rare items or probably exalted items if they drop exalted, right? I'm going to assume. Evade, ward per active, fire damage over time. 117% of bleed chance converted to ignite chance. That is insane. We can actually have Malin's Hubris, but on an item instead, which opens up the glove slot. That's pretty good. I like that. Multi-shot, pierce, mini, +1 max skeleton on a weapon. That's actually kind of relevant because skeletons, like, minions, they don't put that much stuff on their stuff. Also, it's like 40% crit chance too. That's kind of cool. That's cool. +1 skeleton. A minion teleport on a ring. That's pretty good. That's really good. That opens up your boot slot. That's very good because a ring slot's way easier to handle on a minion build than like a boot slot is, because boots are very defensive items. So not having to get the teleport mod on your boots is pretty good. Pierce chance, void cleave charge. +1 shadows. That one's pretty cool though. It'd be interesting having 6 shadows though. I'm seeing if I miss anything here. Fire aura. So they're all the same for the most part. Okay, those look pretty good. If they can drop exalted, they're pretty good. Woven offering. Offer a unique legendary weaver's will or set item as a sacrifice to the weaver, so she may re-roll the matching item according to her design. The weaver will only accept sacrifices of equal or higher potential to the item she will re-roll. Okay. Huh. It might I think it means re-roll the affixes, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Because we don't really have that currently in Last Epoch. Like, we don't have a way to re-roll the uniques. So you could get like a 4 LP Giga unique, but have it have terrible rolls. So this might actually be a way of fixing that. It just, I don't know what it means by potential tier. I hope that, like, I wonder what that would mean. But yeah, it does mean we can re-roll stuff This is pretty good. Sorry, I just woke up. uh New endgame crafting materials. All right. Rune of Weaving transforms a small amount of Weaver's Well on a unique item to legendary affixes. Use a random amount of remaining Weaver's Well on an item to add and improve or affixes as if you had slain many enemies with the item equipped. Okay, that's pretty good. It just speeds up your Weaver's Well farm. That's really good because, like, holy crap, farming Weaver's Well items is a pain in the ass. Shuffles the tier of non-sealed affixes of an exalted item with 4 non-sealed affixes. This means that if you have like it's just gonna like fucking randomize everything. So if you have an item that has like tier 2 dodge and tier 6 like flat damage or something like that, or something stupid, right? Use a Rune of Havoc. You can effectively try to fish, which is cool. So, and this is really interesting though, because this is very important because of the fact that what am I thinking here? So the reason why this is important is because exalted items drop with a lot of crafting potential. And there's a lot of exalteds that are just kind of shit in general that drop, but this kind of gives them a new life per se. So like you can kind of manipulate an item and end up creating a better exalted for yourself, especially on bases. So like for instance, you get like a really good base, like the armor dot gloves, right? Those gloves, you could use that to, and like if you get like a bad roll, like a stun chance tier 6, you could put like attack speed and then try to Rune of Havoc it, right? That could work pretty well. It says the rolls of the affix within the tiers are preserved regardless of whether tiers change, and then cannot result in all the affixes having the same tiers as before, and cannot be used on items where all the non-sealed affixes have the same tier. Okay, so they have to all like be kind of weird different tiers. And then Rune of Redemption here. It also makes it so that it just it just shuffles the tiers themselves. So if you have a tier 7, you can move the tier 7 to a different tier. So this is really good if you're trying to fish for one specific exalted modifier, I think. That's pretty good. Rune of Redemption randomly changes the exalted affixes on an item into different affixes. It does not change the tiers of the affixes or the rolls within the tiers. That's really good because, like I said before, you can drop really good exalted bases, right? But you can't get good stuff, right, on it. That's really cool. That is really cool because that's a way to save. Like pretty much every single time you see an exalted item with a good base, you're picking it up now and putting it in your inventory because of the Rune of Redemption, because they have a lot of crafting potential. Like, oh, this is going to be amazing for crafting. Like this is a huge power boost in power creep in terms of crafting, by the way. Like these are massive. So that's all cool. New items and uniques. All right. Time to fucking look at everything. Let's All right, let's pull that back. All right, shatters worlds. You are immune to slow, 8% less damage taken. You have haste, base percent crit, all attributes, effective frenzy on you, +1 to all skills. Well, I'm going to assume that this is a big drop from a big boss, because that is a ridiculous set of line of text, right? Especially considering it requires level 64. That is insane. That is insane. That is a ridiculous relic. This relic's pretty good because we've been struggling in the game with a lot of the two-handed unique items because you can't really get that much base crit on them, especially for stuff like the Devouring Orb Hammer, because you can't get base crit on it, and the only other way of getting base crit is through the helmet or the rings. But now we have Shattered Worlds, so now if you can pay a pretty penny, probably you can make your dumb meme build work. So that's cool. That's good for me. Dominance of the Tundra. Evade cast Glacier along its path. This is interesting because we also have the weapon that casts what is it called? The weapon that casts frick. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. The stupid static orb. Yeah, static orb. It shoots static orb when you evade. So now you have a way to shoot glacier and static orb at the same time. That's cool. 400 flat armor on a level 10 base is insane for leveling. That is absurd. Alongside the 10 strength, like this is an absurd leveling item. This is like a twink leveling item. This is ridiculous. Reduced to image taken. Like this item's ridiculous. By the way, dominance of the tundra. That is insane. Anything else in here? No, just a bunch of cocooned items that you can like right click to reveal. Oh, here's a new one. Every 10 seconds on a random minion is chosen, receiving frenzy and 200% of the stats of this item from you. It's a Weaver's Well item, has increased health regen, and void res. So first things off, this is a way to giving your soul companion void res. So that's a good start. The second thing off, you could give them like crit and crit multi. You give them percent damage, as long as, of course, you know, you get good stuff on your Weaver's Well item. Is there any other item over here? No, just a bunch of cocooned. There's one right here, actually. Nest of the Nightmares. 20% chance to inflict spiders on hit per Weaver's Well item. I really can't tell the rest of that. That's very hard. Melee critical strike multiplier for you and your, I'm gonna assume minions, but yeah, I can't tell from that. That one's interesting. uh I wish I could read the rest of the item, but that's fine. Essence Weaver, we've actually already seen this from a a dev post. I actually plan on making a video about this one. This was already leaked, so I'll leave this for its own video. Gordian Prison. Okay. Directly casting 3 runic invocations always cast Grand Prism Nova instead. Grand Prism Nova's base damage is converted based on the runes used to invoke it. Okay, that's cool. Grand Prism Nova gains chance to ignite, shock, and chill per rune. Okay. 10% chance to not consume runes when invoking per unique rune. Okay. All right. That's actually pretty okay, because what you could do, okay, is you could use your runic bolt, right? Rune bolt, 1, 2, 3, get 3 of them. Bam, chance to not cast it 30% of the time. Bam. Also, as well, it just has war decay threshold, so it's on a relic though. I mean a catalyst. So you're swapping out your catalyst. Thankfully, this is probably only ever going to be used at least with the lightning catalyst, mainly, lightning version of it, or it has the lightning version involved, because that's the one that gets the base crit inside the runic invocation tree. So that's interesting. But yeah, that one's interesting. I don't know. Grand Prism Nova is kind of bad though, so we'll have to see how this feels. We'll have to build around this, probably in Merchant's Guild. Pearls of the Swine. Oh boy, a pig. I wonder who that could be. Your bone curse also flex acid skin. That is insane. That is just absurd. That is like OP for every minion build, like on Necromancer, because being able to have access to acid skin on Necromancer is insane. If you don't know, it's 20% base critical strike chance to be hit. That is insane for for zombies, because zombies had a really hard time getting crit capped, stuff like that, like golems too. So seeing this is great. Then 8 vitality, that's crazy. 10% all res, that's also crazy. And plus 4 to all attributes. And then 118 ward per second for each curse affected you. So I'm going to assume what they want you to do is to turn on Bone Curse Aura, and you'll get like 200 ward per second. But this is also pretty good if you're tormenting yourself as well. So that's a lot of ward per second, to be honest. That's pretty good. Did we miss anything over here? No, just a bunch of cocooned. Oh, another Pearls of the Swine. That one's penance. So there's probably going to be one for each curse, apparently. Okay. The penance one is not nearly as good, by the way. Oh yeah, here's Decrepify. This one can be good because this makes enemies take more dot damage from you, so this could be good. Ravager's Dart. This is like recurve stuff. Recurve chance. I don't know how this like stuff works. So Mana Guide. Okay, this one's interesting. While channeling focus, you move towards your current target location at 70% of your normal movement speed. Okay. While channeling focus, you cast Lightning Blast 3 times per second. Okay. Mana regeneration from focus is half of his Vective. Okay. Fair. 69% mana regen. Fair. That is a... What? What the fuck? What? That's a lot of mana regen, dude. They're so gonna nerf that. There's no way that goes live. That's like 70% mana regen on the fucking thing. You know, that's crazy, right? That's a lot of mana regen on a singular item. Imagine getting mana regen on the item. And level 30, I'm going to assume the LP level is like really high though. It has to be. That thing's insane. What the hell? Mana guide, what the fuck? What the hell? I'm going to take a screenshot of that. I'm going to use that for the thumbnail. That's crazy. Holy fuck. Holy crap. That's insane. What the hell? What the hell, dude? All right, cool. So we looked at all that. We can re-specialize mastery. This is insane. This makes it so that whenever you're leveling, you could always level as the best build no matter what. That's really good, especially for me, considering I really like leveling with like specific builds. So yeah, looks like I can make a leveling build for each mastery pretty easily now, huh? That's kind of cool. You can re-specialize your mastery later. That's sick. That's cool. I like that. That's sick. Good. Good. Some people don't like this, but like wouldn't like this, but like I like it, I think. Like we were talking about it, like some people are like, "Oh, it's going to make like build diversity worse." I don't know. I think it's really good. I think it's really freaking good. Okay, that's crazy. Yep, that's crazy. Endgame set item crafting. They didn't really show us much here, but it says shatter set items to extract their essence of shards for use for further crafting, meaning that we can put their stuff on items. So that's interesting. So I'm going to assume you can put set items on like kind of like yeah, you could do that. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool if you could do that. You can use it like twice in a row. That's kind of cool. Much better inventory tabs. I like that. Whatever these woven echoes are, you can put them on monos apparently. That's all I know so far. Portal charm literally lets you directly to the boss. That's insane. That means that like as you're pushing through, you could easily slam a bunch of legendaries. That's cool. Look at this sussy primalist though with only rare items equipped though. That's kind of funny. WASD. I don't like WASD. Other people like it. Cool. It's good for them. I don't like it myself. Aberoth balance changes. Okay, they're probably gonna make him a little bit more little bit more difficult probably. He's kind of like squishy right now. And then Uber Aberoth too. Unfortunately, it's probably going to go the way of like Path of Exile's Uber bosses where they're just kind of like whatever. Then we just have the rest of the animation here. So yeah, that's everything in the trailer. Kind of just talked about. With all that being said, it's been Dread off to go do something else. Bye.